What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Tuesday, March 3rd. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Hey guys, our cash game lineup optimizer is now live. Playing cash games is the secret to building your bankroll. So that's why we've created our cash game lineup optimizer that will generate a lineup based on the highest projected ownership. In cash game lineups, you want safer plays that carry less risk and are owned by a larger percentage of the field. By using the wisdom of the crowd, we will generate a cash game lineup based on ownership projections. This new tool is available right now, so come on in and start building your bankroll. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know, we added our first version of the XFL Position Optimizer, which has projected points, projected value, and we're gonna have projected ownerships in there as well. We're gonna be adding more XFL tools to Draft Dashboard, so come on in and give those a try. Okay guys, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like DeJounte Murray from the San Antonio Spurs playing the Charlotte Hornets, who give up the 9th most fantasy points overall. And although they've been pretty good versus opposing point guards, DeJounte Murray has averaged 27 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 25 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He scored 29, 35, and 22 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 25, 30, and 23 minutes. He's projected at 28.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's 4.9 times value. He's $5,700 DraftKings salary and the same price on FanDuel. This is a fast-paced game, and you just gotta hope that he can get upwards of 30 minutes here tonight, and he should be able to hit value. So I like DeJounte Murray here versus the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Lou Williams from the LA Clippers playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have a good defense overall, and they've been good versus opposing shooting guards, but Lou Williams has averaged 33 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 30 minutes per game with a 29% usage rate. He's projected at 30.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.2 times value. He's $5,900 DraftKings salary and $800 less on FanDuel. So he didn't work out last time I picked him. Even with that low FanDuel price, I love that FanDuel price. I think $5,100 FanDuel salary is too low for Lou Williams. Vegas thinks there's going to be 226 points scored in this game, so a high-scoring game, and he scored 41 and 33 fantasy points in the last 2 games. It's a fast-paced game, so I like Lou Williams here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Harrison Barnes from the Sacramento Kings playing the Washington Wizards, who have the 3rd worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Harrison Barnes has averaged 25.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He's projected at 26.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 4.9 times value, so almost 5 times value on DraftKings at $5,400 DraftKings salary, but he's $600 less on FanDuel. So I love that FanDuel price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 232.5 points scored in this game, super high scoring game, a home game, a fast-paced game, and a fantastic matchup. So I like Harrison Barnes here versus the Washington Wizards. For only 100 more on DraftKings, although he's not playing as many minutes, this guy's due to break out. I like Buddy Hield, also from the Sacramento Kings, playing the Washington Wizards. Buddy Hield averages 33.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game. Although those minutes have come down, he's only played 25, 23, and 26 minutes in the last 3 games, but he did score 30 fantasy points last game in 25 minutes with a 36% usage rate, and he's projected at 29 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's $5,500 DraftKings salary and the same price on FanDuel. So I'd probably go Buddy Hield on DraftKings and Harrison Barnes on FanDuel. So I like both these guys. The matchup is fantastic. So I like Buddy Hield here versus the Washington Wizards. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I'm giving you a lot of mid-range plays here tonight. I like PJ Washington from the Charlotte Hornets playing the San Antonio Spurs, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. PJ Washington has averaged 25.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 30 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He scored 28, 26, and 27 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 31, 31, and 36 minutes. He's projected at 26.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.1 times value. He's only $5,100 DraftKings salary and $200 more on FanDuel. So this is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a good matchup. So I like PJ Washington here versus the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, moving on to the center position. I got 2 center picks for you here tonight. I like Steven Adams from the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the LA Clippers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Steven Adams has averaged 30.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 27 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He's projected at 30.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's $6,200 DraftKings salary and $100 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 226 points scored in this game. It's a home game, a fast-paced game, and a decent matchup. So I like Steven Adams here versus the LA Clippers. And this guy's eligible at the center position on DraftKings. I like Daniel Tice from the Boston Celtics playing the Brooklyn Nets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they've been pretty good versus opposing centers. Daniel Tice has averaged 23.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 24 minutes per game with a 15% usage rate. He scored 37, 28, and 25 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 39, 25, and 23 minutes. He's projected at 26.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's $5,500 DraftKings salary and $100 more on FanDuel. It's a home game and a fast-paced game, so I like Daniel Tice here versus the Brooklyn Nets. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck. This is a quick reminder, you should be reading the comments of this video. We have some savvy basketball fans who watch these videos and they often give great plays and call me out when my picks are wrong. Wisdom of the crowd is a great way to get a feel for what players the field likes in today's NBA slate. We also have a DFS tool that shows you what players our members like for today's slate, so you can come on in and check that out. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel.